Hi, how are you? I'm just here to share a few projects that I've done for my monthly swap. I'll put the link below to the swap. It's just a monthly swap that I host where on the first day of each month I announce a subject for the swap, and people have a week to leave a comment to say they'll be in it and whether they want to post international or not. And then from there, on the 7th, I announce the partners, and then you have until the 21st of that month to make your projects, and the 31st to have the videos up. Right, so this swap, you had a choice to choose from 8 things, pick 3 of the 8 things, and you have to have them presented nicely. I mean, yeah, I don't go over the top. I'd like to. I'm not saying it's bad to, but you know, I just don't because I'm maybe lazy, I suppose. So I just kept my presentation cute and simple as opposed to anything really flash that would probably look really nice. So the first thing I started, my partner's Scrapbooking and Craft. Hi Mel. I'm so happy to hear your daughter's better. So I made this chunky tag for Mel and I couldn't find the right thing for it. So anyway, so this is a bit of a tip for you when you get this. You can watch the way I open it. And anyway, so lucky I didn't throw this out. This is a very sturdy, and so all I've done was decorate the front, ink the edges, and all you have to do to get this off is unclick the lobster thing like that. All I've done was tie up a piece of metal here, and then I put a lacquer band to hold it in place. And so yeah, just look for that lobster clasp, and yeah, just hook it on and off like that. And so there's my chunky charm, and I was really pleased to make these. As you ladies know, they just come like that. And I had the little silver dots, and I thought I'll put one for the head and 4 for the body to make a dragonfly. So how cute is that? And here's a little teacup. These are all little chains that I got on eBay a while ago, and they're all like 6 centimeter chains. That's how big the chains are, about that big. And so I got a whole bunch of chains, and then I got my eye pins. I sell these in my store, the black eye pins, the beads, and then just I started making these first. So I made the little angels. I've got about 3 beads roughly on each one. So once you get your eye pins and put your beads on, then what I did was I got my chain. So this was one of my chains here, and then I just started with the little jump rings. You then attach a little jump ring so it can kind of flow off nicely onto the eye pin with the beads, and then onto the chain. So like that. And then you just kind of, I thought I was holding it up, and I thought, well, I want it to look longer, so I just added another chain lengthwise, and then to make it look fuller, you just keep, you just add the chains and charms. Do you know what I mean? So if I put it on the side, that's how it looks like. So you can see I've joined 2 chains here. Yeah. So anyway, that could be a key ring or something. so that's that. Oh, I'll quickly go over the beads. There's some lovely gold, black gold beads there. There's some lovely little tiny little porcelain beads and rhinestone and hearts and lovely prints. And I made coin size beads. They're gorgeous, that little blue head. And lovely glass beads, turquoise with some more coin size. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's a lovely like porcelain crackle beads. That's a wooden bead there, and isn't that a gorgeous little teacup? And some more rhinestone paved ceramic beads, and yeah, a few little dragonflies in there. So I just popped it on like that, and to stop it moving there, just put a lacquer band. And so, oh, I lied, that was the second thing I made. The first thing was an 8x6 wall hanging. So sorry, I went ahead and made these. I did ask you what you wanted, but she was sick with her daughter, and so since I didn't get a response quick enough, and I wanted to make the project, so I just started making them. And when she got back to me, the 3 things that I picked to make for her, she didn't even want any of them. So, because I said, which one do you want? She didn't pick any of them. Oh well, doesn't matter. But I did say to her, I'm happy, you know, I'm sorry, I'm just going to send you what I sent you, because I'm not going to remake everything, basically is what I said. And you don't have to worry about sending me what I want then. So anyway, so 8x6, so it measures 8x6, little wall hanging. And this material, as you can see, it's that Paris material. That's what it is, from Spotlight. And then I put one of these images that was gifted to me by Jean Rag, and all of this was done with my lace scraps. I took some advice from Roxy Carr, who recently made a video saying that she makes things from her lace scraps. And I'm thinking, well, I've got so many bags of lace scraps. So yeah, and so that's what I did. I got out my bag of lace scraps, and as you can see, there's little bits of laces here, and little bit of lace there, and here, and this, and that, and I used them, and you know, a little bit there, and this gorgeous little vintage button, and these little tassels, and yeah, and quite pleased with that, and the hanger. So cute little vintage wall hanging there. And then I used my my leftover paper scraps to make these tassels, and the embellishments for the top were also from the leftover thing there. And of course these were inspired by Sonia Steptoe, and I put the link to her video below for my swap. And I believe Paper and Stuff also did one as well. I must admit I didn't actually do Sonia's one with the string. I just found it real fiddly trying to not get the string to come out the other way, and I kind of didn't really follow anyone's tutorial in terms of exactly how they did it, because it just wasn't working for me. The eye pin underneath, I just twisted it into a big circle to stop it, and put it in this way to stop it coming out, and then I got another eye pin, if that makes sense, to make it longer. Then I threaded the beads, and then I closed it on through the bead. So after I did that, I just decorated with tiny little rhinestones and lace and bling and pearls, and that's how they turned out. And yeah, I just stamped this with Made with Love, put the string on it. I'm spewing I couldn't find a big enough bag to display these in. I'm not too happy with this packaging because I couldn't, the bag being so small, I couldn't find a cute little topper. Like, I had to use a thin one. So that's why I prettied it up by using those. So anyway, so those are my projects, and I also made you a card, cute little card. And again, this was done with the scraps, just, you know, little bits of leftovers. And from now on, I'm going to be inspired to go to my scraps to make things, because I've got bags of scraps. And the paper was from my scraps. And I used a crochet doily under here to, there are two actual doilies that were cut and put to make a flower. And then this was a Melissa Francis material. And then I put that onto the leaf and I curled that, and I added these trims down here and the leaves, and that made a really pretty little card. So I look forward to getting these out to you. These are really cute. I really love the way these turned out, these tassels. And yeah, I'll be getting that off to you shortly. Okay, thanks, bye.